everyone, it's Maki here today. There's a little update on the movie Gundam Seed Freedom. The update is on the Japanese official website. They've updated content related to characters and mobile suits. This time, I'll introduce some of the new information from the updates. There are characters for whom no particularly new information is written. Let's take Hiro Yamato's introduction as an example. Caught up in war, he fought for the Earth Alliance. Along with Lars, he became part of an independent force to end the war. He opposed the Destiny Plan and defeated Duano. However, the world is still in chaos, so he continues to act as a member of Compass. As you can see, there are characters with no new information included. This time, I will introduce some new information. Let's start with the mobile suits first, the Rising Freedom Gundam. This machine was designed by Orb, applying the operational data of the Strike Freedom Gundam and the transformation technology accumulated with the Muosan A. The cockpit features a full surround display monitor. It is equipped with numerous long-range combat weapons and uses valuable phase shift armor. It has been revealed that the Rising Freedom is not a modified version of the Strike Freedom. This is another newly designed mobile suit. There was much speculation that it wasn't using a nuclear engine, as it does not emit the red particles typically produced by nuclear-powered machines. The fact that Orb is responsible for the design is also a notable feature. The Agi weapon equipped on it is widely used by the Earth Alliance forces. Additionally, the wide-shaped muzzle of its beam rifle is a characteristic often seen in Earth Alliance mobile suits, notably in the Winam from Sea Destiny. It might be a mobile suit that uses Orb's design and materials from the Earth Alliance. There are also frequent observations that its arm parts resemble those of the Destiny Gundam. The position of the parts that generate the beam shield resembles the Stargazer, developed by the Deep Space Survey and Development Organization, which also provides technology to the Earth Alliance. This organization is a joint venture established by the Earth Alliance plant and other neutral nations. Perhaps Compass has a close relationship with the Deep Space Exploration Development Organization. There might even be a chance for characters like Celine or Stan to make an appearance. What about the Immortal Justice? This machine is designed applying the operational data of Infinite Justice and Orb's transformation technology. It shares a common frame with the Rising Freedom. The lifters on its back have increased thrust, enhancing its maneuverability. It's interesting that the equipment on the back is called lifters instead of wings. So far there's no information released about the lifters having the ability to separate like in the previous Justice Gundam series. It's possible that more information will be added after the movie is released. It's safe to assume that some sort of gimmick is incorporated. Next is the Force Impulse Gundam Spec 2, a modified version of the Impulse Gundam. It has an upgraded battery and is equipped with valuable phase shift armor. This is a simple explanation. The point about the latest model battery is intriguing. The Destiny Impulse, one of the equipment plans for the Impulse Gundam, was not used due to energy efficiency issues. If the energy efficiency has been improved, there might be a possibility of even more powerful equipment making an appearance. What about the Gelduk Menace? A machine developed by Zaft exclusively for Compass. It is a successor to the Zaku Warrior. The backpack is equipped with missiles and a linear gun. It also carries a long-range beam rifle. It seems like a machine designed for ranged combat. Developed by Zaft, it is supplied exclusively for Compass. I wonder if it's equipped with a beam saber. The original Gyoguk from the first Gundam was equipped with a beam Nojinata capable of producing two beam braids. The word menace and the concept of a beam saber with two braids might remind many of Darth Maul from Star Wars. In the Gundam series, it's a classic and cool plot point for machines skilled in ranged combat to excel in close-quarters battles. Personally, the performances of the Gundam Dynames and Cheladim Gundam have left a strong impression on me. I'm looking forward to seeing the Gyoguk Menace in action. What's the explanation for the Gienstrom? A machine developed by Zaft exclusively for Compass. It is the successor to the Gulf Ignited. The shield incorporates a beam saber and can also be used as a weapon. The fact that it's a successor to the Gulf Ignited is notable. Like the Gyoguk Menace, it's surprising that Zaft's new Millennium series successors are being provided exclusively for Compass. It's possible that Compass is being used as a test unit for new weapons. These machines might reflect the complex position of an organization established with support from various groups. Let's also focus on the Black Knight Squad series. What about the explanation for the Shiver? A machine specialized for one-on-one melee combat. Equipped with three beam sabers, a heat sword, and beam swords on both legs. It switches weapons depending on the situation. The beam mantle can be used not only for defense but also as a slashing weapon. We can expect some incredibly intense battle scenes. The beam mantle seems like a weapon that consumes a lot of energy. This is my personal analysis, but a characteristic of the Black Knight series is the standard letter A in their names. This could indicate the machines are possibly equipped with nuclear engines. The journey is 3D, an international treaty between the Earth Alliance and Zaft limits the military use of nuclear weapons. The emerging nation, the Foundation, may not be bound by this treaty. The explanations for the other Black Knight series are basically the same. Main machines of the Black Knight Squad equipped with orthodox weapons. To supplement the attack power on manned machines, either the Zin or the Ding accompany them. Machines with orange coloring are called Garnet. Those with blue coloring are called Sapphire. Pink coloring is referred to as Spinel. Green coloring is known as Emerald. It seems that the Black Knight Squad operates two types, a special version of Shiver and a main force weapon specification. The setting where manned machines like Zin or Din accompany them has been newly revealed. These are similar to the mobile dolls in Gundam Wing or the big mobile suits in Gundam X. If Black Knight Squad pilots control these unmanned machines, they might be closer to big mobile suits. By the way, in the promotional video, the Zinshong has a depiction of a human in the cockpit. It's possible that the Foundation is operating these machines by eliminating the pilots of defeated mobile suits. For instance, in Gundam Seed, when Orb was invaded by the Earth Alliance forces, a large amount of wreckage from the M1 Astray was produced. This wreckage was collected by the Junkyard Alliance and utilized as resources. It's possible that the Foundation is conducting similar acts. A Black Knight leading zombie-like unmanned mobile suits is a very cool element for a villain, isn't it? Let's check out the character settings. Here's Agnes Givenras, a Zacht pilot who trained alongside Shin and his peers. Known by the nickname Moonlight Valkyria, it seems she's a peer of Shin's who was not assigned to maneuver. Her nickname is intriguing. Valkyria refers to the goddesses who carry the souls of slain warriors to the realm of the gods and also play a role as lovers of warriors. Her voice actress is Miss Hako Kuwashima, the same as for Frey Oster and Stella Lucer. In Gundam Seed, an interesting plot was depicted Frey Oster being disturbed by the fact that Roller Creed's voice resembled her father's. This stems from the fact that the same voice actor portrayed both George Oster and Roller Creed. Agnes is a character likely to play a significant role in the same unit as Kira and Shin. Will she embody the role of a warrior's lover and a Valkyria carrying souls to the realm of the gods? Additionally, the moon is often used as a symbol of death in various creative works, a motif dating back to the time of the historic William Shakespeare. In ancient Greek mythology, Artemis is frequently depicted as a symbol of death and rebirth. Artemis, often portrayed as the goddess of hunting, is also frequently represented with a bow, which may be the inspiration for the bow depicted on Agnes's pilot suit helmet. If Artemis is one of Agnes's motifs, there are intriguing elements to consider. Artemis is often associated with stories of death and resurrection. This might hint at some form of revival, or Frey or Stellar. What kind of person is Alexei Kolo, who is depicted wearing clothing similar to the Earth Alliance uniform? Captain of the newly built warship Millennium, volunteered to join Compass. A laid-back individual, but with excellent insight and judgment. This is the first mention of the ship named Millennium. Could it be the battleship that appeared in the fourth promotional video? Next up is Albert Heinlein, an extremely competent individual responsible for the overall technology of the newly built warship Millennium. He seems to be in charge of the technical departments of both the operational mobile suits and the battleship. For the pilots of the Dawn Trooper, the Black Tri-Stars, it's written that they are part of the mobile suit unit of the Archangel. It's also noted that Hilde admires Lars. It seems her assignment has been changed from the Eternal to the Archangel. Even though Hilde has left the ship commanded by Lars, she appears to fight fervently for her ideals. Will the mobile suit she pilots be the Dawn Trooper? Personally, I have a fondness for the Dawn Trooper, so I hope it makes a reappearance. There is an added setting for Isaac. It's written that he is currently an information officer at France General Staff Headquarters. This title doesn't seem to suggest much frontline deployment. However, since a pilot suit illustration has been released, we can expect some combat scenes. Will he pilot the Gianstrom, or will the Gulf Ignited make a reappearance? The setting for the new character Orama Hakiver has also been revealed. Queen of the Foundation. Despite her youthful appearance, she is extremely intelligent and exhibits mature behavior. She was a queen. This may remind some of Marie Meyer from Gundam Wing. Is she as young as she appears? Or is she a human subjected to some special treatment? What is the setting for Orphi Lam Tao? Chancellor of the Foundation, holds strong loyalty to Auror. In the promotional video, Olfie's name is listed following Kiro and other characters from previous works, suggesting he might be one of the most important characters in the movie. Shu Serpentine's description reads Minister of National Defense of the Foundation. Also serves as the commander of Oa Queen's Royal Guard and leader of the Black Knight Squad Division. He seems likely to have many scenes, showcasing his skills as an ace pilot. Ingrid Recto is described as serving as Secretary of State for the Foundation, supporting Luffy in administrative matters. Her poignant expression while watching Luffy walk with Lars in the promotional video was memorable. Lydia Recto is a member of the Black Knight Squad. Impulsive and proud of her strength, sister to Ingrid. Daniel Harper is a member of the Black Knight Squad. Appears unactivated but reveals a cruel nature on the battlefield. He seems to be a character with a dual nature. Liu Shenlang is a member of the Black Knight Squad. Polite in demeanor, but gives off an impression of looking down on others. Griffin Narvaste is a member of the Black Knight Squad. Appears rash at first glance, but possesses high abilities. Various descriptions have been added for these characters as well. Griffin's voice actor was revealed today. Mr. Win Morisaki will be taking on the role. He has experience playing a character who pilots the Gundam in the movie Ready Player One. Many people, including myself, expected Mr. Takanori Nishikawa, who performed the theme song, to voice Griffin, but this prediction turned out to be incorrect. Also, when a part of his dialogue was released, there was a line that divided interpretations among fans. The term freedom killer drew attention. Some Japanese, including myself, understood it as referring to Kiro, the pilot of the Freedom Gundam. Others interpreted it as someone who defeated the Freedom Gundam. Then, director Mitsuo Fukuda's comment clarified the meaning of this line. The term freedom killer was revealed. Actually, I once considered not using this term. However, I was told by those around me that such elements are important, so I decided to include it. I believe it was Mr. Goto who first suggested it. Mr. Goto is the author of the novel version and is also involved in the movie's storyline. Let's look forward to the achievements of Shin, who has earned the title of Freedom Killer. See you in the next episode of the program.